This is Aztec 101 in the ring, and I don't have too much time, so I'm gonna just breeze through this video. But there's a lot of talk about a possible celebrity boxing match between Chris Brown and Soulja Boy. So, kind of wanted to go over that a little bit. There's big names attaching themselves to this fight. You got Mike Tyson coming out saying that he's training Chris Brown, and then you have Floyd Mayweather sitting down with Soulja Boy and doing this hour-long video, where it was like a half hour, and kind of addressing a few things. But it seems like this could be something that's possible with these names attached to it. I'm actually kind of interested. I don't know. I'm interested. I would like for this fight to happen. And if you think about it, for these guys, it's a much better scenario to do this. Make some money off it or donate your proceeds to charity. Much better to do this in a controlled environment. And also you get a chance to prepare so you can defend yourself. Rather than getting caught in the world star situation where you're not even knowing that there's a fight going to happen. And then all of a sudden someone comes out of the bushes and knocks you out. And that happens all the time. So all I'm saying is that, in the sense, this is a boxing. I mean, especially when it's supervised and there's a referee and there's someone there to watch both parties' health. Boxing is a great way to relieve stress and relieve tensions, and it's a better way to fix arguments than to shoot each other, because that's kind of the biggest problem with the way that they were going back and forth. It wasn't just the fact that they were calling each other out to a fight. It was, they're talking about guns and how they shot people, and that was mostly Soulja Boy. But, both of them are repping gangs. They're all saying they're Piru, Fruit Town, or whatever they want to say that they're from. I don't know exactly. I mean, I haven't even looked at their bio, but I can already tell that, aren't they from the South or some shit? They're not from Compton. They're not from LA. They're not even from the Valley. I don't know. I don't know exactly where they're from, but I can guarantee you they're not from Compton. And they've been out, they've been out making millions ever since they were teenagers. So I can see why a lot of people are kind of looking at that part as foolish. But I don't know exactly how far you guys have thought about this. And, I just want to throw this out there. One thing I was thinking about was, everyone always asks, why is it that, these celebrities that they're rich, they're famous, they have all the resources they need to not go broke. Why are they so desperate to prove that they're from the hood, or go back to the hood, or claim a gang, end up getting in trouble then for holding guns, drugs, or being associated with someone, and they end up getting in trouble on some shit that they should have really been out there making music, or just, they have a career. They have a fucking career where they're making millions of dollars. So why risk it, right? Everyone's always kind of in a, I don't know, I guess empathetic mode when it comes down to thinking about the celebrities. Why would they do this? And the impact that it has on them. But it's all part of a master plan. It's all part of a master plan. And the question you should be asking is, why is it that these gangs, these especially like the Bloods, someone that have a gang that has history, a lot of history, deep history, and they're very protective and selective with who they bring in. Why would they attach themselves to someone like Chris Brown and Soulja Boy? It's very easy. I mean, to me, I see it. They're using them for recruitment. They're using them for recruitment purposes. This is allowing them, why? What benefit would they have of Chris Brown, dressing in all red, taking photos, putting them online, him throwing up gang signs, him repping, a neighborhood that he's not from? What does the gang benefit from that? And it's all marketing. It's all there's a reason. I mean, come on. There's a reason why someone like for example, even if let's say someone like Soulja Boy. Let's say he's officially not a blood, but they just allow him to say he is. There's a reason why he was able to walk through that neighborhood with his chain and not be bombarded by people in Compton. There's a reason. And that's because the people you don't see. I know you guys see like those clips on YouTube where you see these guys, they're in a house and they're fucking pointing guns at a camera and they're like, fuck that shit, da 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 da, talking shit. Those aren't the ones making decisions. Alright? The ones that are out there going like, oh, we're really out here, this shit's real, blah, blah, blah. They're not the ones making decisions. Alright? There's some fucking heads out there that you don't see. Some fucking triple, quadruple OGs that you don't know about that is calling the shots. And they are associating some of the OGs with celebrities for reasons, for good reasons, you know? I mean, and this is, you know, some of it, they need recruitment. They do. And this is part of the process. So I guess, I don't know. What do you guys think on that aspect? But that's I guess a kind of, I don't know. I didn't want to bring everyone down with that side. You know, I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist, but that shit should just be obvious for everyone, right? I mean, in my point of view, I'm thinking like a lot of people might find this entertaining, but for those kids that are going to schools that are within those gang territories, and let's say they're in those areas of LA where the blocks are run by bloods, the kids that haven't been jumped in yet and they're watching this shit on TV, you know, all I'm saying is someone talking to them, you know, is someone going to reach out to them and kind of explain what's going on? Because they're going to be left to dry. Because I'm telling you, after all this shit, come the week after the fight, you're going to see a lot more kids, a lot of different faces from those neighborhoods start wearing the uniform. And it'd be like, wait, when did this kid get jumped in? Holy shit. You just start seeing certain, you know, I'm just saying. And then kids start going to jail, blah, 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 blah. It's all part of that fucking circle. How do you stop it? I wish this fight was just like, oh, two guys had problems and now they're fighting. But they're claiming gangs, so that's why I'm talking about it. Fucking millionaires, been millionaires for years. Everyone wants to be from Compton, but no one wants to be from Compton. I'm just saying. Shit, I grew up in a blood neighborhood. And I'm wearing red shoes right now. Shoes I would never fucking wear in that part of town. I feel glad to have left. Most people want to leave. And these guys are just fucking desperate. Desperate to prove how, I don't know, how tough they are. I don't know. What do you guys think? This is Aztec 101 in the ring, and I'm out.